And I think this is the dynamic of the church. I think this is what is supposed to be displayed in the church. When people are caught in sin, the very fact that we want to fellowship with them, and that fellowship is of the Father. It's the Father's desire for fellowship with us that is in us, drawing others who are outside of that fellowship, even though they might be born again, but they've been caught in a deception or sin or whatever. They, because they have the love of God constrained in them, they go and restore that person back in, if possible. They have this heart of compassion that wants them to be reestablished in the love of the Father so that they can know what you know. I think that's the true church. We're all expressing the pleasure of God, making the pleasure of God attractive to those that are outside of his fellowship, saying, this is what you could have. You're displaying this compassion and this love for people who have fallen, even who have people who have been in the church and they've fallen away. You reestablish them. It's your heart because it's God's heart.
Yeah, you're welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Forget about all the rules you broke.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. I don't care. If I can establish my love in you, this is from the Father's perspective. If I can reestablish my love in with you, I'll absorb all the other garbage. That's why I sent my son.
And what a loving Father would do that. Nothing but a loving Father would do that. That's amazing.
That's the church, man.
That is the church.
The church is not a bunch of rules and regulations. It's a flowing pleasure of God manifesting himself in each individual, because it's each individual. It's you personally being a conduit of the purposes and will and the flow of God. Me being the same thing. The other people that are in the church, quote, being the same thing. And that's what you were talking about, being of like mind. Whose mind is it? It's God's mind.
God's mind. Absolutely.
My thoughts are now your thoughts, because you're letting my thoughts flow through you. Change your way of thinking so that your thoughts become my thoughts. And when you think like me, you'll look exactly like Jesus.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That is very profound, Bob.
I did. I tell you what.
That's the church, man.
That is the church.
That's the church. And that is the government that God is. And that's what literally the word church is in the Greek. And Jesus used this term. It had never been used as a religious term. And today it's not a religious term, even though a lot of people make it a religious term. The ecclesia, which is Jesus said, and upon this rock I will build my ecclesia, which means a governmental established system. But I would say, let's don't put the importance on the system. Let's put the importance on the one who created the system.